Hi Libra, welcome to Lunar Moxie Tarot and Astrology. I am the Benevolent Rebel. I am going to be reading your detailed read for the month. Okay, today I'll also be posting a Celtic Cross love read this month, as well as some other detailed, more love-oriented reads. This one, I already pulled your leader lanes while thinking about you guys. I took a look at the astrology chart for the month today, and I looked at the full moon. Today the moon just entered your sign, so I figured you were the best next one to do after Cancer, since it's their birthday month. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. For your leader lanes, which I'm going to call out right now, you guys got the cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life as your first top leader lane. We'll see what this is about, okay? We have the cat, a two-faced friend. We have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. We also have June. Something significant may have just happened this past month for you guys. We'll see what this lane's about. We also have funnel, which I love when I pull funnel here because it's also my aisle for metal. And it says period of frustrations and lessons to be learned. So we'll see how this plays out. On your Lenormand leader lanes, okay, for the recent past, we have the mountain, we have the scythe, okay, we have the rider, okay, for the near future, and two came out on the spirit aisle, and I kept them both, okay, and they are the heart and the book. Okay, I won't interpret that till the end. I will pull clarifiers and I will pull some others, all right? Tutelary Tales, which is collective reads that are more specific, post on a different site, and you will also find lunar readings, whether they're eclipse or for a new moon or a full moon, are also posted on a separate playlist. If I said site, I meant playlist, okay? So you will find all those on a separate playlist. All the general readings, which are extremely detailed, and love readings for every single sign right now are posting on the same playlist for all of summer. Okay, I hope you guys are doing great. I would like for my Libra, for this mountain aisle, which is heavy terrain in the recent past, I would like some cards for that, please. Everything's pre-shuffled. All right, yeah. We're starting out with the Eight of Cups. Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. All right, Libra. Okay, I definitely see something treacherous, you know, not treacherous, but emotionally hard here in the recent past. Okay, time is fluid in here. All right, so what it is for each one of you will differ a little bit, but this mountain starts out with a walk away with the Eight of Cups here. All right, I need my... this scythe, which is the recent, which is the current energy for you guys, starting out with the scythe. That's also a pretty heavy-duty Lenormand card, as are some of these other cards you guys pulled. This scythe is usually indicative of a harvest or a cut, though, so let's see how it plays out. Okay, please pull me for my Libra for the present energy, please. I'll interpret these after I lay them all and pull some clarifiers with them. We just pulled the Queen of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Right? So there's some heavy stuff going on here for you guys. I'm like, I'm gonna hold on interpreting it until I start to pull clarifiers, just because I want to lay the rest of the spread and take a look at it. Okay, give me the near future here. This full moon that we have on the 14th is going to be kind of heavy. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be a full moon in Capricorn on the 14th. I will pull an all signs read, okay, that does a detailed spread for every single sign, okay? Look for that to come out, because looking at this spread just generally as a starter, you guys have some heavy stuff going on, and that full moon is going to be kind of a heavy moon. So let me have my spirit aisle, please, for my Libra. Let me have my spirit aisle for my Libra. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. I like that. Aries energy followed by the Hermit and the Magician. Okay, Virgo and Gemini. Those are some major arcana here, followed by the sun. Maybe headed your way. Somebody with those significantly in their chart, or you stepping into these roles, which is a hell of a combo. All right, Libra, shall we take a look? Okay, if my phone rings, I'm waiting, I'm expecting an important call or message. I may have to break for that. Other than that, we're good. I got some new decks over the weekend that I'm going to use here. Starting on this mountain lane, you guys looked like there was a walk away of something to something that you emotionally invested in the past, okay? You guys have had some heavy terrain, and usually on these mountain cards with the Lenormand, I always say you need a fool or a hermit, okay? And maybe some other stuff to get through them, and you have a fool here, okay? So whatever you walked away from, it's like you then carried forth something very tangible, because this is my aisle for Earth here, all right, towards investment somewhere else that you made a fool's leap into, all right, and it was backed by a lot of intuition, and for some of you it may have had to do with work, okay, or some of what you were moving towards or what you planned is partially secret, because the High Priestess is here with the Hierophant, okay, and it could be, if it was in love, this is pretty freaking divine, okay. Whether it's fully on the surface yet or not, I'm not for certain, okay? We'll see with the clarifiers, all right? But whatever you walked away from was pretty hard, but you knew going into it, it would be pretty hard, okay? But there was some planning here involved, some of which may have been driven by extreme intuition, okay? Towards greater commitment, okay? And whether that was in work or love, you know, we'll see when we pull some clarifiers. But it looks, you know, anytime you have an 8 of Cups, you're walking away from a previous emotional investment. 8 Cups, okay? Give me the 8 of Cups here. Whatever was the cause for it was caused by dissatisfaction. So I'm not going to say that it wasn't a well thought out decision, okay? There was some sort of dissatisfaction in the current environment here in the past, all right? And on the 8 of Cups, I get the Page of Cups, the Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. So again, that move away was very swift. The walking away, the movement that you did, okay, was quick, all right? And, you know, you may have had to temper yourself or your behaviors and your communications, or kind of hold back some of the communications regarding it, okay? And for me to have it here, it's like you holding back on communication or holding back on emotion, even though there was communication, or the movement was swift, okay? That's going to differ for each of you, yeah, of how that played out, okay? Give me this Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, and then again, it's just reinstituting whatever you move towards. Some of you may have actually moved, had to move. For those of you that for those of you that were in a course of study, you may have, you know, graduated and moved on from where you were studying, okay? Could be. And going out and taking a leap into, you know, the corporate world or any other business world, or embarked on a new business endeavor here. Okay, for some of you it may be, hold on one second, Libra. Sorry about that, Libra. We're good now. All right, so I was on this Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to finish clarifying, and then I'm going to go over it, okay? Give me another on this, I'm sorry, this Page of Pentacles here. And the Fool. Give me the High Priestess. So on this Page of Pentacles, I got the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. So Some of you may have literally carried something forth towards a new friendship here in the past after walking away from something else, or been involved in a move that was away from a prior relationship you had. And again, if you guys moved or transitioned at work, this would make sense, okay? Because the Two of Cups is not always a love relationship, okay? For some of you, it could be. But there was a walking away and then a carrying forth, which may have actually involved travel or a move here for some of you, okay? And then like the Fool, you know, you're restarting major arcana here. And on that, I get the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So literally, some of you guys may have been making moves to either move back home after schooling and or move, or, you know, set up a new place of retreat, okay, for stability within your own home lives here, all right? And there may have been some heartbreak involved in that. For whatever reason, it looks like there is, okay? Here with the High Priestess, I got the Nine of Wands, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. So here I do have you in like severe, you know, manifestation mode here in the recent past. And could be involving a Pisces or an Aries here. Could be. Or Taurus, okay? But, you know, additionally, you know, it's like there's this wounded warrior here. Okay, yet, you know, the wounded warrior hasn't given up. So to have it here with the Magician tells me you're trying again at something, and the Empress just fell out on that. All right, with the Seven of Cups, it's like examining some of your options here, or some of you may actually have the hots for somebody that there's quite a bit of fantasy about. Okay, that you have not engaged with for whatever reason. For some of you, it could play out that way. Okay, I'm just going to mention that. Right? All right, give me the Hierophant here. To have the Hierophant though here together, it's just like it's a divine couple though. Yep. And then on this Hierophant, I get the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay, there's Gemini and Libra, Aquarian energy here, all right, with the Hierophant. So some of you may have actually got hitched here in the past, okay, had a recent wedding in the past, okay, and for those of you that did, congratulations, all right, but, you know, I also see for others of you that you may be at a crossroads here in a divine connection, all right, in the recent past, okay, that some of the decisions that were made or this connection that's going on, whatever it is, that you were kind of stuck at a crossroads here in the recent past over it for one reason or another, okay? And for some of you, it involves a major commitment, all right? But to have the High Priestess here, you know, next to the Hierophant, it's like there is some manifestation here. This is, I can't wait to do your love reading now, because for some of you, this gets kind of crazy, literally. And for others of you, some major meeting may have happened in June. Okay, or some major thing may have gone down in June here. All right, and for some of you, you may have just been cutting out any options or loose strings prior to a marriage. For some of you, it could have been. Okay, all right. Give me on this Scythe, see, because now we're starting out with the Scythe and this Queen of Cups here in the first aisle. All right, I mean, this isn't your love reading. If it shows up, I will read it. For others of you, this could be forming a new partnership that was in business here in the recent past. But there's some frustrations here around this commitment, all right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy of a marriage, and for some of you, it's going to involve the marriage. You feel like you're at a crossroads here on some things, okay? Within that marriage, especially if that marriage or commitment involves another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, okay? Highly aspected, all right? Give me this Queen of Cups here. Got some conflicting energy here, Libra, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, on the Queen of Cups, this is supposed to be your general reading. On the Queen of Cups, I'm, you know, which this aisle in the current energy starts out with a scythe, which is, you know, sometimes a harvest, and for others it's some cuts, all right? Yeah, on this Queen of Cups, we get the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, you know, for some of you, it's like there's this relationship here, okay, and it could involve somebody with Pisces highly aspected. It could, I'm not saying that it does. It could. For other, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio. But in general, this could just be you guys really, you know, in regards to a relationship. And I've got the Four of Pentacles. It's somebody you want to hold on to with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But for some reason, time is spinning here, all right? And there could be some cuts being made here because it's, you know, right after that I get the Tower. I'm going to pull another deck so that I'm not missing cards here because this is getting heavy on me, Libra here. Okay, what's this Tower? What's the Tower for my Libra in this current energy? Why is the Tower here? My deck's upside down, so I'm flipping these over. On this Tower, I have the Fool and the Queen of Swords. So for some of you, whatever Fool's Leap was made here in the recent past may have been, again, the wrong decision for one reason or another, and then you guys are like sitting here contemplating it. And then here in the current energy, there could be a Tower moment for some of you, okay? It's just here, all right? And that's just, it's just a change in structure, okay? Some structures are changing here, all right? And for some of you, it may involve a Queen of Swords, or you are this Queen of Swords, and, you know, with the King and Queen of Swords popping on this Hierophant in the prior line, you know, it's one of the two of you that may be involved in a partnership, significant partnership here together. All right, that there's this crashing down here in the current environment, yeah. And for a lot of you, it may revolve around a significant relationship, okay? I have it here with the Two of Cups, the Fool, and the Queen of Swords. And what I don't like is that this Fool was here in the aisle before it. It's like you moved towards this person in the recent past in a major commitment here, and now it's like there's some issues. There's some issues. For some of you, you know, there just are. It's just, it's going to pop up in your love read. This is not your love read, and I'm sorry this is going on. But for some of you it is. And like, you know, when the Wheel of Fortune comes into play, you know, timing is what it is. You want to get on the right side of the wheel and hop into some changes. And for some of you, I see that you do want that, because right here following this is the Page of Wands, which is like going right back into exploration of something, you know. And it's, what is this Page of Wands here? On the Page of Wands, you get the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So it's like there's exploration into something that causes some argumentation here in the near future around this Tower. Maybe you already knew that it was going to. Or maybe you want to leave that behind, this Five of Swords, whatever was involved in this Tower here. Some of you may want to leave that behind and jump towards something new. All right? Where, especially if you felt like there wasn't proper give and take. Right? And then, you know, it ends with this Three of Wands here, which is the very next card. It's like all these cards are falling in line with each other. I'm pulling different decks, and like the clarifiers are pulling, you know, sometimes the very next card here. So it's just impossible for some of this not to resonate. I may pull an extended on this. If I do, it'll be listed below. You're kind of stuck here with this, whatever this is with this Three of Wands that you're going to sow here in the current energy. And you guys know more than me what this involves, okay? For a significant number of you, it involves making some cuts to a current relationship. And for some of you, it looks like it's to go towards something else. Okay, what that is not showing up here. That energy is not showing up super strong here, giving it away. And like I said in the first line, some of you I felt like didn't want to give it away. Okay, what is this? Here I do have it here with the Hangman. So whatever, you know, comes up that you're waiting on, you really kind of got to sacrifice yourself to a higher state of being, okay? For some of you, you may feel like you're waiting and watching here. There's this waiting and watching involved here. Okay, what is this? Give me this Page of Swords here. So whatever's with this Page of Swords, it is for a new tangible beginning here, that you're like either studying or looking out over how you're going to rebalance something. And whatever you're doing it with a lot of passion. I have it here with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Princess of Pentacles. All right, so again, you're carrying forth this pentacle here, and it's pretty significant, or there may be some news about a new foundation that can be started, a new something on offer here, either you or someone else. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, this may involve communication. It may involve communication that's actually mailed or received through electronic means. Okay, because it's here on my aisle for metal as well. So I feel like some of this, you know, may be frustrating. Okay, at the same time, it's exciting, if that makes sense. Okay, that's just what I'm getting here for you guys. All right, and in the near future, what I like is you start off with the Rider, which is literally more communications and or movement coming in, either you or somebody else delivering something. And what is it? Six of Wands. That's a victory. All right, for some of you that for work, you may have a work project that you get a lot of public recognition for, or may have something in the public eye going on here in the near future, or a lot of public recognition at work. All right, but what's behind it is a Five of Cups, so it's like there's some mourning involved with like your victory here. All right, and then Justice, here you are with your Major Arcana is right behind it, followed by the Two of Wands. Okay, so it's like in the near future here, I do see you guys coming upon a lot more possibilities and offers. Okay, somebody, you know, you're going to be moving to spearhead a project, okay, or bring new offers or contracts to someone here in the near future, and there's going to be a sense of justice around it. All right, for those of you that are dealing with legalities, you may just be like finalizing those legalities, whatever they are here in the near future, and there may be a lot of communications, as well as like, though it's victorious, there's a sense of mourning around it, and that would make sense, especially if you're finalizing any plans or family law agreements or changes to things where you have to like let go of certain things to gain in others. It would make sense. Okay, and the Five of Cups often follows a tower, and the tower is right above this, so it makes sense that there's some mourning. There's always some mourning, you know, around major changes in structure, which I see here in the current energy. Okay, but let's pull on this. What's this Five of Cups here? It's about the Hierophant, yeah. It's about an ending. It's for some of you, you're gonna have for some of you, you have an ending to either a major business partnership and or work deal that was pretty significant, because the Hierophant can be representative of ranks at work and higher echelons at work. So some of you may have actually had changes or endings there, or will in the future. Even though they're victorious, they do cause you a little bit of pain. Okay, because of the changes and the transitions you've made. Okay, because I do have here, you know, with this Five of Cups, I have a Ten of Swords. That is the absolute dead dog end of a certain scenario, and I pulled it here with the Hierophant. Sometimes that's the major commitment. Okay, and the Sun. Okay, so there is some mourning because maybe you're letting go of something that used to represent a lot of happiness for you. Okay, but I have like a victory, you know. So again, sometimes you have to. Let's pull on this. I'm gonna pull a different deck, so don't, in case there's repeaters here, because this is you're getting heavy on me here, Libra. Okay, why is Justice here? And again, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, yeah, my deck's upside down. With this Justice, I just got the Ten of Wands. So whatever it is you're letting go of with this ending, this Ten of Swords, we now have completion with the Ten of Wands, with this Page of Pentacles. So you are bringing something else forward here, bringing, you know, a divine sense of balance back. Okay, the number 11 could be significant, you know, but this is your Major Arcana. All right, give me one more on this Justice. For some of you, you're like, you know, this is I just pulled the Devil here with it. So again, some of you may be, you know, putting some contracts together that have been a heavy burden, and or leaving, you know, bondage, you know, and some of that maybe with a partnership, you know, whether that's a love relationship or not is going to differ for a lot of you, but it's just definitively all over this read. So I'm going to go back here and look in a second here. What's this Two of Wands? This Two of Wands, it's like You're bringing forth another creative offer though right after it. Another creative or love offer right after it. Two of Wands. On the Two of Wands, I get the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Started with the Knight of Cups. Give me one more. And the Five of Wands. There may be somebody that you want here on a love front that there's some competition around for whatever reason, but I do see you going towards it, this person in the future. There may have been some prior brawls, or you guys just may have a very like passionate spark of a connection, all right? And if it's a creative endeavor that you're doing, you just may be working with someone that you brainstorm with really, really well. Like really, really well. Like really good camaraderie and competition to go towards another level. But, you know, I'm not going to say it hasn't been easy. It doesn't look, you know, it looks like it's getting lighter here in the future. And it looks like there's two different connections here as well. Give me this Knight of Wands. If it's not, then it's one work situation for another. And for those of you, holy shit. On this Knight of Wands, I get the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So this is either something, this Knight of Wands here in the near future is, again, could be related to this Two of Cups relationship, which looks to have a lot of passion, looks like something you want to defend, and also something that you move towards very maverick-like. I would recommend you against any lying or deception, all right? And to ward off any lying and deception, okay, from others as well here in this passionate new beginning, because there's a lot of passion here and there's like a lot of transition and change, all right? Here with this Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody with significant Leo placements in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, access points here that you are going towards, or you may have these in your charts, in your chart. Okay, but I don't like that the Seven of Swords is here with it, but this with it, when it's here with another seven, it's just for me indicative of the change, you know, and the transition here. Okay, there's definitely a significant relationship here, and I already indicated what I saw here with this. Okay, this person is a very, very charismatic individual, and I do have a King of Wands here in the aisle before it. Okay, so this is a divine pair. Okay, but there was another divine pair up here. Okay, you know, it's just looks pretty heavy, and pretty heavy change here going on for you, Libra, and a lot of movement. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers on the spirit aisle before I speak some more. Give me this Death here. Whatever you guys were some of you may have lost a mother figure, but for the majority of you, I feel like Spirit is just acknowledging that some of you may have had or will have or are discontent in a marriage right now, because I literally have this Death showing up here with the Four of Cups, the Empress, and the Four of Wands. Okay, some of you literally may be discontent around prior foundations. For those of you that are not married and are much younger or in college, I see this as maybe there might literally be some discontent or transitions around your home right now. Like maybe you feel like a mother figure doesn't approve of you. For some of you, that could be that are still in college for whatever reason. But for the majority of you, I see this playing out as some sort of significant breakup with a mother figure, or discontent surrounding a mother figure, and a big transformation. Okay, what's this Two of Pentacles that they're acknowledging here? Yeah. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So literally for some of you, there may literally have been movement And that movement may have been needed to be made, okay, and partly because of financial decisions, okay, and you may be transitioning, which is what I see Spirit acknowledging here for the majority of you, that there are truths that you need to make decisions and transition towards or away from in your life. And I feel like whatever this may have been a long involved process. Okay, this is something that's been developing, whatever I'm picking up on here for the Libras that it resonates with. This has been developing for at least a year. Okay, and some of the relationships that are showing up here are relationships that have been around for at least, you know, a year, if not longer. Okay, new and old. Okay, what's the King of Cups here? Whew. Libra. These will not resonate with everyone. They will not resonate with everybody. These ones on the spirit aisle, okay, because I asked for those for specifically for people that are in need of them, okay. I just want to finish the rest of this aisle before I speak on this here with this King of Cups beyond. What's this? Eight of Pentacles here. What's this Ace of Cups here? For some of you, this is just acknowledging, for some of you, this is just acknowledging what you guys have been through. Insofar as this major transition, Spirit is acknowledging that there's like been a major heart transition here, and that some of it may be secretive. Okay, some of it may, because the book can involve secrets, okay, or higher realm of love, all right, spiritual love, okay, I have it here with the heart, all right, but for some of you with these latter cards here, I have this King of Cups, which was clarified by the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. And for some of you, and this will only apply for a few of you, for any of you that lost a father figure that was specifically on the Gemini Cancer cusp, this is him down here watching over you. For some of you, that may be. For others of you, I feel like this is acknowledging that your heart space has been broken in one way or another. Like you've cut yourself off from love or felt cut off from love in the relationship you were in. For some of you, that could be. All right, and they realize that you're trying to manifest something else here. All right, after heartbreak and being left out in the cold, that you're really trying to manifest back a heart space here that you don't feel entirely in touch with right now. For some of you, it's acknowledging this, okay? And that plays out with what was happening up here in the past energy and then in this current energy. And it's just acknowledging that you are working towards that. They acknowledge that you're going to get there, because I have this Eight of Pentacles with this Seven of Pentacles, which is investment towards a harvest here, all right? And it's here with the Ten of Cups, all right? Ultimate happiness, all right? Followed by the Ace of Cups, which is an amazing card to end a read on. And on the Ace of Cups, I do have the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Lovers, which, you know, I think they're just acknowledging that for some of you, there's some divine connection that's either in your life now or will be headed towards you in the future, okay? That they're acknowledging is present. That's going to be a super important connection for you guys that this is resonating with. They're acknowledging it as an important connection. They're also acknowledging recognition of your heartbreak down here, okay, that you guys have been facing, all right? And I see it all over this read. It's crazy. I may do a second detailed read for you guys this month, one of the ones that separates out categories. I do see that there's going to be some cuts here in the current energy. And I do see that some of you may have felt like you know, were on this long, treacherous hill here, okay? But there are new opportunities opening up for you guys on several fronts here, okay, that are going to be very fortuitous. The current energy does look rather heavy with this Tower, and, you know, but it winds up being good. And I feel like everything that's out playing right now is something that you're contemplating at a very, very deep freaking level, even though there were some mistakes here in the past. Okay. I feel like you're really tapping in to source right now for guidance on what's going on for those of you that this resonates with. Do you have everything you want right now? No. Are you still in the middle of some major changes that may bring some tower moments? Yes. Are they going to pick up? Abso-frickin-lutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. I'm really proud of you guys because this looks like heavy energy, but amazing energy as well. So please let me know how it plays out. I will see you guys in your love reading, and I will see you guys for the other readings I do this month. Bye, Libra.